We are together as one. Episode 2, Become More like Buddha. We have been programmed to be machines, to wake up each morning and do something every moment, every minute, to fill in the space of the time that really doesn't exist. We are machines and we are robots, continuously doing something, anything, to fill in that time. And we're unaware. We're unaware that this is what we are. We've been so programmed to always do something. And then we begin to blame it and make ourselves feel better, saying it's ADD, ADHD, it's anxiety, it's the fact that you are passionate, all these things. We put excuses onto those to make ourselves feel better, yet we are slowly dying. We are a hamster on a wheel that keeps going and going until that hamster falls off. We got to take a step back. We got to see. We got to reflect. We got to see the whole picture. If we continue to keep going on this wheel, we become less aware of our internal battles, of our outer battles. Because we're so fixated and so focused on being this machine. We lose the foresight of what's to come. We lose our patterns. We don't focus on them. And when something tragic happens, we say, how could that be? What made it this way? And why? Why? Yet if we took a step back and we looked at that painting that we are painting each and every day, and as we're painting that, if we keep looking back, we're seeing the colors, we're seeing the patterns, we're seeing the close details before the picture's even done. And that's what an artist does. He doesn't just have his canvas so close to his eyes that all he sees is the little minuscule things on each part. He always looks back at it and says, what can I work on now? He's always taking a step back. And whether I'm traveling or whether I'm home, whatever I'm doing, it is so important for me to reflect and to look back and to make sure that all the patterns, all the dots I'm enjoying, that they're connecting because I want them to. And I'm filling in the gaps because I'm looking back and seeing what's going on. It's so important to reflect, to take that time within ourselves of our day, of our year, whatever it is. It is our creative space that comes in once we're looking and reflecting. We see what we've accomplished and what we really enjoy. And the things that we haven't accomplished yet, we're on our way to. Because we're seeing the whole picture before it's even all the way painted. But if we just keep going and going, we don't notice that. And we run ourselves out. And we, at one point, say, who am I? And how did this come about? What made me this way? Because I don't like what I see in the mirror. A success to me is to be in a meditative state in everything you do. I used to be so antsy. I used to be so hyper, so out of my skin. And I saw over and over again how agitated I was, how anxious I would get, and how my emotions would just fly from the roof. And I noticed how I didn't like it, because I noticed like my spirit did not want that. My spirit was peaceful and calm, yet my emotions and everything in me was just uncontrolled. I was uncontrolled by my own self. Yet I'm living in my own body and I can't control it. And I started to do something about it. I started to question, how can I get myself out of this? How can I work on this anxiety? Because it's taking over my life. Everything I do is bottling it up. It's controlling it. And in every situation I had, I thought I knew how to handle it. And then the anxiety, the emotions would just go crazy. I was losing myself. And every hike, every swim I would have these high ran expectations of what I wanted and to succeed in that day. And because I was so fixated on that, I never got it. I never did. I had friends who were telling me that they meditate. And it sounded crazy to me, but I wanted to try it. And I didn't look it up. I didn't ask them, how do you do it? What do you do? All they said is they just sit under a tree. And I said, okay, I can do that. And as I began doing that, that first moment that I had that interaction, it was beautiful. And I said, I can do that. I can do that anywhere. I can do that when I get angry or anxious because I have to get somewhere on time for work. I can do all of that. So I started to progress it. I saw that I can be in a meditative state wherever I go. And that it's not just sitting down with your hands and looking at the sun and reflecting and doing that. That's just part of it. I enjoy life more when I'm always taking a step back. I enjoy myself more when I take a step back and I see everything as it is. I see all the dots so clearly that are being connected. I love myself more for it. And I see what I want to work on. And I see my goals a lot more clear instead of just running myself to the ground. It is a success. It is a complete success to accomplish being meditative in any parts of your life. Even in the chaos, in the moments that you think would be chaotic. We can look at the ocean and we can say that it's in chaos. But if you are the ocean, you don't think that. What you think, if you are the ocean, is I am at peace. Because all around me can be chaos, but I can stand still in the peace because I am at bliss with myself and everything around me.